What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. Today we're carrying on into Deathship. Now we did lose a man, unfortunately, but we must carry on to try to survive and escape. So today we're going to be trying to tackle room Epsilon. So take a look at the board, the scenario, the models, get into this game of Deathship 1. What's up, Dice Warriors? We're back in the Deathship for room Epsilon. We've got 2 asset tokens, each surrounded by 3 riggers and a Drekel. During the event phase, one of the sections of this part will go away or down into the floor or up into the ceiling or wherever you can imagine it going, creating an opening to get to the door. That piece will be replaced and a new one removed each time. The same one can be removed multiple times in a row. That's pretty straightforward. We, as always, are trying to get to the room. We are a man down now that the medic has left us. He's been returned or dead. He's either dead or been returned to where he came from to potentially also die because he was pulled out of a combat situation. Let's get to it. Here, shoot at a rigger with the grenadier. Ace him. He's out. Renaissance gunner will move up aside, and he's going to take a shot at the Drekel. Just see if he gets lucky. Now there's a hole there. Look at that. Ace him. To heck with his armor. Specialist runs up 9 to put himself into a position for flaming later. Operator moves up 6 and will take a shot at that rigger. That's unreadable. 5. Missed. Nothing happens. Officer will move up. Take a shot at a rigger. With his 1 shot, nothing. This way, at least I've got a wall screening me from what's coming on that side. So during the event phase, we'll roll to see which section we remove. 3 will be this one because I'm going 1, 2, 3. So that section goes away, creating a hole. And we'll check our event table. 4 gave us 2 rigger in that corner. And then all the aliens begin to move and converge upon me. We go back to me trying to do stuff. We're going to start off by moving here and then flaming there. Trying to make sure I stay behind that wall. So first one is gone. Second one is knocked down. We'll move up and shoot at this Slathic. Nothing. Total whiff. Was going to move up, shoot at that rigger. Those are the wrong dice, but we're whatever. I hit him. He's dead. Dead man. And he's gonna move up and shoot at this downed one right here. Actually, we're gonna do the officer first, because if I can do it with 1 shot there, I can save his 2 shots for something else. I cannot do it with 1 shot there, so our Renaissance gunman will move up and try to finish off the rigger, which he does in spectacular fashion. Alright, let's see which part of the wall. Middle section is gone. The event phase was another 4, for which we rolled corner 4. 2 rigger in that corner. Luckily, they're not going to be able to get to me this turn at least. So let's move some aliens and get back to me doing stuff, because that's really the fun part. It's closed in. This guy's going to come to just outside of an inch of that Slathic, and we're going to flame straight down this column. I can catch all 6 of the dudes in that column. So we're going to go front to back. Slathic. Exceptionally dead. Next one. Nothing. Next Slathic. Nothing. First rigger. Dead. Second rigger. Nothing. Third rigger. Knocked down. Alright, so we did some decent work there. I'll take it. I'm going to move here. Shoot that Slathic. Knocks it down, so it won't be able to get to me. That's something. And I will take it. Remove operator up just a little bit. He's going to take a shot at the still standing Slathic. He gets nothing. Our Renaissance gunman will take a shot at the still standing Slathic. There we go. That's a kill. Our officer will move up, shoot at this Slathic, or rigger. Does nothing. So The big saving grace for me right now would be if just that section of fence comes back, because if it does, it'll smush the guy right there. So let's see. 1. That's probably the best thing that could have happened there. Back squishes that dude out when it drops in from the ceiling. Blocking us off from that rigger, however, still leaving us to deal with these over here. We roll another 4, and at least these rigger go up in that corner where they are a little bit away from me. Definitely going to be taking some hits here. So this rigger will move to the Grenadier as he is closest. Take a swing. 3 is 8 damage, which will take him to a 10 damage total. This one is probably closest to the Specialist, so he's going to push in there. 4 is 6 damage. He's at 6 right now. He will parry to block 3 of that damage. By the way, parry was the asset card that I picked up in the last game. Just so we're clear on that. It's not like a special ability that he has or anything. And then this will back off. This one will come in on the Renaissance Gunner, as he is the closest. Getting an 8, which is good for me. That's only 1 damage there. And he's currently doesn't have any damage on him. So that's pretty okay. This guy's going to stand up, and then his 4 inches isn't going to get him to anybody, but he will move in. I didn't think the Dreckel's shot is blocked. I don't think he can shoot there. So all of our aliens move around that finish their moving, and thanks to a lucky asset, I did not lose anybody. So we're going to start off with the Flamer. Yeah. He's going to move to here, and he's going to light up this line right here. Nothing. Second one. Nothing. Dreckel. Nothing. Good job. Cool story, bro. Renaissance will shoot at that closest rigger. Knocks him down. Officer will try to shoot him off the table. Does not. Operator will shoot here. Nothing. Grenadier will move. Operator's going to move as well. Move and shoot there. Nothing. Okay. Event phase. So middle section goes away again. All does squish a rigger, so that's something, I guess. So closest is going to be this guy. We activate from closest to me. We'll stand up and take a swing at the Renaissance. 5 is 4 damage. This one will come probably at the Flamer is closer. 6 is 2 damage. I haven't said it yet this video, but I'm not just arbitrarily picking out numbers. When the monster swings, we roll a d10, and then whatever number it lines up with on the bottom, that's the amount of damage that they do to your model. And then they back off. This one will swing at the Grenadier. 4 from a rigger is 6 damage. That will polish off the Grenadier. He is no more. This one will come at the Officer. Getting a 7, which is 1 damage. That's not too terrifying. Then he'll back off. Our Dreckel will shoot at the Operator. Getting a 5, which is 4 damage, which will clear him off. And it will then move to attack the Flamer. Getting a 4, which is 3 damage. Okay. Back to me. So we're just going to move to right there, where we can catch that in our template. Goes down at least. The rigger dies. The back one on the left, nothing. Back one on the right, nothing. Okay. Everybody else is going to run that way. Our wall. number 1. So this comes down on top of him. Our Dreckles went away as the wall crashed down and squished it. However, we rolled a 9, which is a Dreckle in a corner of the smaller square. And we got him in there right behind us. So we got a fresh one. And we'll go to bad guys. So probably going to be this guy who's closest. As I just get ripped apart right here. That's 8 damage. He's gone. The next one that matters is the Dreckle. So the Dreckle will shoot at the Renaissance Soldier. Getting a 2, which is 5 damage. And then he will move and charge in on me. Yeah, and I'm toast. Alright, everybody else will just be moving. Captain will make one last sprint towards freedom. And then I believe he's going to get descended on. So let's check the wall. That'd be this section. So we will lose 1 rigger to that. And there cannot quite get to me. The Dreckle will take a shot. Getting a 5, which is 3 damage. Taking me to 7 damage sustained. And then he'll move towards me. And then technically I would escape this room. Nikolai would make it out of this room. However, I'm not going to play the next room with this middle tech squad due to I don't feel like it's gonna be worth the time to set it up for one guy. So that's going to do it for our middle tech squad. The next time we get together to play some Deathship, it will be with a high tech squad, and I'm going to just make it so that we start with the room that we have not seen yet. I'm really impressed with how far the middle tech squad got there. I just came down to get some poor rolls at some poor times. Thanks so much for tuning in, hanging out while we played a game of Deathship 1 from Joe McCullough. I hope you have an absolutely amazing and nerdy rest of your day. And as always, I'd like to say a big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to our patrons who support us and pledge to us over on Patreon. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today and that's something that you would like to consider doing to help out the channel, go over there, check out the link in the description, check out the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, including access to our Discord server, talk to me, hang out with me, talk about our work, what we got going on in the hobby, some shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out if that's something that you think you would be into. And regardless of whether or not you do that, I want you to know that I am incredibly grateful that you decided to stop by and spend part of your day with me today, rolling dice and pushing toy soldiers around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, may the dice be ever in your favor.